Republican is here to bring a reality check to the American people, and who would guess it's Jeb Bush? It's not too surprising if you think about the fact that, Trump had basically attacked him and pretty much embarrassed him in the election. He got pretty cleanly destroyed. But additionally, the reason it's surprising is because he is basically demonizing all of the Republican politicians and the Republican Party and the Republicans, period, and he's giving some leeway to Obama. But Jeb Bush has called out Republicans who are silent on the Trump-Russia probe. So here's what The Hill says. They say, former Governor Jeb Bush on Saturday called out Republicans for not speaking out about the investigation into possible collusion between the Trump campaign and Russia. Speaking at the OZY Fest in New York City on Saturday, the Florida Republican and former opponent to President Trump gave the crowd a series of rules for politics, what he called, quote, Jeb's rules. The first rule wasn't caught on camera, very odd, but Bush's second rule spoke directly to the Russia investigation swirling around the Trump administration. Quote, here's the most important part. He says, quote, if your opponent does things that your head explodes on. If Barack Obama did something as it's related to Russia, you say, this is outrageous. All this stuff, then when your guy does the same thing, have the same passion to be critical, Bush said. So what he's doing effectively here is he's calling out Republican hypocrisy. And this is very true. If the Republicans could pounce on anything of Obama, like, for example, birtherism or Benghazi and different things like this. So, like I said, effectively what he's doing is he's calling out the whole Republican Party, the Republican politicians, Republican voters, and people who call themselves Republicans. And that's why this is surprising. You could say that it's not surprising because he's vilifying Trump, but the fact that he is giving Obama leeway as well as vilifying the rest of the party and its voters, that's surprising. But they continue, they say, the remark caused the room to erupt in cheers. It wasn't clear exactly which Russia and former President Obama related matters Bush was referring to. Bush continued his, quote, rules segment with a call for civility. Quote, rule number 3, be civil, blah, 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 it goes on. But as I said, this is very interesting, and time is ticking, I think, for the Trump admin and Trump himself, because when you have Fox News and the Republican establishment and the Republican politicians coming after you, it's going to be an interesting battle when it comes down to it, because you're going to have the Trumpists, you're going to have the Trumpism, and then you're going to have the establishment Republicans, your John McCain's, your Jeb Bush's, etc., etc. You're going to have Lindsey Graham's. You're going to have the foreign war hawks here, and you're going to have the Trumpists here, and it's going to be an interesting battle to see, but hopefully it is what takes the Republican Party down. What's up, guys? It's Saul Hill here. You guys are watching The Progressive Voice. Make sure you guys click subscribe down below. We're fighting Donald Trump tooth and nail, and we need your help.